Hello, I am Srikanth Reddy. In this lecture, we are going to see the concept of projection of vectors. Suppose two vectors are there, A bar and B bar. So in the picture, you can see these two vectors. So this is the A bar vector and this is B bar vector. Okay. Now the question is, suppose I am traveling on this vector B bar. I am traveling on this vector B bar. Then I want to know how much distance I traveled along this vector A bar. I am not traveling along A bar. I am traveling along the vector B bar and I want to know how much distance I have traveled on this vector A bar. So the distance we travel in the direction of A bar while traversing on B bar is called the component of B bar with respect to A bar. So I am repeating this. The distance we travel in the direction of A bar while traversing on B bar is called the component of B bar with respect to A bar. So, and we represent this symbolically like this component of B bar on A bar. So I am traveling on this B bar. So I want to know how much distance I traveled on this A bar. So this is symbolically we are representing with COMP, component of B bar with respect to A bar. That means I want this distance I want. Okay. Now, if I want vector parallel to this A bar with this magnitude component of B bar on A bar in the direction of A bar is called the projection of B bar on A bar. Is called the projection of B bar onto A bar. So, and symbolically we will represent this with projection of B bar on A bar. That means this pink vector is there that I want. So in the direction of this vector A bar. So here projection is a vector, whereas the component is a scalar. So this is also known as the scalar projection, component of B bar with respect to A bar. It is also known as the scalar projection. And projection of B bar with respect to A bar is a vector, and scalar projection, nothing but component of B bar with respect to A bar is a scalar. Okay. Now we'll see a small derivation part how to calculate. So in our intermediate level, we have seen the dot product of two vectors. So this is A bar and this is B bar. So I want to calculate the dot product of the two vectors. So the formula is here, A bar dot B bar equals to magnitude of A bar multiplied with magnitude of B bar into cos theta. So this is the formula we'll use. So what I am doing is I am dividing this whole thing with respect to magnitude of A bar. Then that side magnitude of A bar is cancelled. So what we will get is A bar dot B bar by A bar equals to magnitude of B bar into cos theta. So this is what we got. Now, if you look at here, theta is the angle between the two vectors, right? So from this, I can calculate what is cos theta, because theta is the angle between these two. So the opposite, the side opposite to this theta is nothing but opposite angle, opposite side. And here it is a right angle. Therefore, this is a hypotenuse. So I am calculating cos theta here. So what is cos theta? Cos theta is nothing but adjacent side by hypotenuse. So what is the adjacent side? This pink arrow distance. I am not talking about the vector. This distance, the pink arrow distance, this distance is nothing but the adjacent side. So adjacent side by hypotenuse. But what is this adjacent side? This adjacent side nothing but we represented this with the notation component of B bar with respect to A bar. So this distance is a scalar. that is component of B bar with respect to A bar. So what is cos theta? Cos theta is adjacent side component of B bar with respect to A bar by this hypotenuse. What is this hypotenuse? The length of the vector B bar. So that is nothing but mod B bar. Therefore, from this, what I will get is component of B bar with respect to A bar is, if you cross multiply, because cos theta is component of B bar with respect to A bar by B bar. So if I cross multiply, I am going to get this equation. But already we know that A bar dot B bar by magnitude of A bar is magnitude of V bar cos theta. So if you compare these two equations, from this, what you will get is A bar dot B bar by A bar is nothing but component of B bar by A bar. So now I got the scalar, the magnitude I want, but I want projection. So projection is nothing but if I calculate a vector parallel to A bar, parallel to in the direction of A bar, right? So I will get that projection. So for that, here if you see, what we want is, we want a vector in the direction of A bar, in the direction of A bar with length unit length, with length unit length. That means I want a vector. So what I am doing is, here to calculate the projection, already we know the magnitude. So the magnitude is A bar dot B bar by magnitude A bar into, I am multiplying with a unit vector in the direction of A bar. That is nothing but A bar by mod A bar. Okay, so this is the procedure to calculate the projection, right? The same thing we written here. So the formula we written here. So what is the component of B bar dot A bar means dot product of A bar and B bar by its magnitude. So if you want the projection, what you have to do, you have to take a unit vector in the same direction as the vector A bar. So that is given by A bar dot B bar into A bar by magnitude of A bar. So if you multiply these two, you are going to get this formula. So this is the procedure to calculate the projection of a vector over another vector. Now we'll see some simple problems pertaining to this projection of vectors. So first we will see this one. He is asking, find the projection of U. What is U? I bar plus 2j bar onto V equals to I bar plus j bar. So I want the projection of U on V. So what is the formula? Projection of U on V. So the formula is here. Dot product of U and V by magnitude of this vector V square multiplied with V. This is the formula. So first I will calculate the dot product of U and V. So the dot product of U and V is, if I multiply this, I bar into I bar is 1 plus 2j bar into j bar is 2. So 1 plus 2 is 3. So next I am calculating the magnitude of this vector. So to calculate magnitude of vector, what I have to do? I have to take the square root, the component squares I have to take. So I component is here 1, j component coefficient is 1. So root 1 square plus 1 square is root 2. So I want the square of that magnitude, which is 2. Therefore, if I substitute in this formula, U bar dot V bar, we got it is 3 by this magnitude of V bar square, we got 2. So 3 by 2 multiplied with that vector. So this is the projection of U on V bar, which is clearly a vector. Now I want to find the component of U in the direction of V. So I don't want the projection here. I want the scalar projection, not vector projection. I want the scalar projection. So that means I want to calculate the component of U on V. That means if I am traveling on U, how much distance I am covering along V, that I want to calculate. So the formula is, once again, the component formula is this one. So U bar dot V bar by magnitude of V bar we have to calculate, so that you will get the scalar quantity. So I have to calculate the dot product of these two, U bar dot V bar. So if I calculate U bar dot V bar, I bar into 3 I bar is nothing but 3 plus j bar into 4j bar is 4. So 3 plus 4 is 7. So what is the magnitude of this vector v? Square root of 3 square plus 4 square, which is root 25, 5. Therefore, component of u with respect to v using the formula which is 7 by 5, which is a scalar quantity clearly. Now we'll see one more example. Example number 3. So what is this example is, if coordinates in the plane are rotated by 45 degrees. So initially I bar is like this, j bar is like this. Now what happened is, the coordinates in the plane are rotated by 45 degrees. So when it is rotated by 45 degrees, the vector I is mapped like this, u, and the vector j is mapped like this, v bar. So what is u bar and v bar? So because they are rotated 45 degrees, what you will get is I bar. Initially it is I bar. What is I bar? Initially it is I bar it is. So when it is rotated, right, what you will get is u is 1 by root 2 I plus 1 by root 2 j. So that is already given in the formula. Now what he is asking is, find the component of w, this w 2I minus 5j with respect to the new coordinate vectors u and v. That means if I am traveling along this w, how much distance I am going to cover along u. Similarly, if I am traveling along w, how much distance I am going to cover on v. So that means he is asking the scalar projection. So to calculate the scalar projection, nothing but the component. What is the formula? I have to take, first I want to calculate component of w over u. So component of w over u means the formula is dot product of w into u. So he calculated first the dot product of w into u. So if I calculate the dot product of w into u, clearly w is 2I minus 4j. If I multiply with u, 2 into 1 by root 2 is root 2 minus 5 by root 2. So root 2 minus 5 by root 2. If I take LCM, minus 3 by root 2 you will get. Similarly, I want dot product of w into v. So which we will get it as minus 7 by root 2. And magnitude of this u and magnitude of this v. Clearly from the given problem is the square root of 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2, which is 1. Therefore, using the formula, component of w with respect to u is nothing but the dot product of w into u by the magnitude of u. So according to that formula, so the dot product of w into u is minus 3 by root 2, and the magnitude is of u and v. Both vectors are here same, it is 1. So by 1 is nothing but 1. So, and one more, what he's asking, express w in terms of u and v also. So he want to express w in terms of u and v. So how I can write? So this is the ith component I got. This is the j component I got. So I plus j, the components summation is nothing but w equals to 3 by root 2 a u plus minus 7 by root 2 v. So in this, the unit vectors is u bar and v bar, because the frame is changed, it is rotated, right? So this is one problem where the projection is very handy to calculate the components of this w in terms of u and v. I hope you understood these concepts well. Okay, thank you for listening this one.